This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Moscow here for USYK versus GASSIEV. I'm joined by ABEL SANCHEZ. A disappointing night for yourselves and Murat.
No, USYK fought a phenomenal fight. Moved so well. I think experience today showed up. I think the experience of USYK, not only being a gold medalist, but having all that international experience, and against a kid that had 25 amateur fights, and we've done well up to this point, but we went up against a master today, and hopefully we can go back to the gym and improve what we need to work on.
What was kind of the plan from your side going into the fight, into the early rounds? What was your plan?
Well, the plan was to pressure him. The plan, it's no secret how I like to train my guys. We're going to go out and try to entertain. We're not going to outbox a boxer that's a masterful boxer like that. It'd be foolish for me to think that we're going to outbox him. So the plan was to try to get close to him and try to at least wear him down a little bit and for the later rounds. But it turned out that he fought a better fight than we. I think he fought the fight of his life, really seriously. I thought that against Bradis he didn't look that good. Against Murat he looked phenomenal.
I mean, despite Murat obviously being down on the scorecards at any given time, he has that power that, you know, could come into his life, but it can happen for each other.
Yeah, but you can't depend on that. Yeah. I was trying to say to him almost every round from about the fourth round on, we're getting rounds down. We're getting closer to 12. We need to not look for that one punch. We need to make sure that we're working, at least try to keep the rounds even, at least win 2 or 3 that we at least were in the fight. And the more I try to encourage him, I even went as far as telling him, he said that he couldn't find his rhythm. I said, well, let me stop the fight. And then, you know, trying to say something to him to motivate him. But again, USYK was on point, and there's nothing that we would have done tonight that would have mattered. USYK was just so much better than tonight.
Mm. I mean, obviously, it's just the fight ended around an hour ago, so is it maybe a little bit of time out for Murat and just sort of assess what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a grind because it's tournament, but that's what these tournaments are all about. Hopefully the guys can preserve themselves for the final. USYK obviously did a little better than we did. We have some issues that we need to take care of physically, and then once we do that, then we're back on the telling the managers to look for another fight, see what our direction is going to be.
Obviously, Gennady was here today, taking time out of his camp to come and support Murat and the team, so I'm sure he'll be straight back on it.
Yeah, he leaves tomorrow with us in the morning, early in the morning, so he's right back to camp, right back to doing the work that we need to do for the 15th.
You must be pleased that, you know, the long kind of saga that's gone on for the last few months is now sort of to the back of your head, and you can concentrate on September 15th now and getting the fight that you guys wanted. Yeah,
now we can focus. And even Gennady, just by him being here, even though he's been in training, he's our mentor in the gym for some of all these kids, and so it's very important for him to be here just to lend that support to Murat. But now we go back to the gym and we continue to work. He's already been in camp 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks actually. So now we start back tomorrow. Monday. Continue doing what we're doing, getting ready for the 15th.
Obviously, that's your focus straight ahead of you, and that's the biggest fight out there for Gennady. But I mean, is it still the plan that Gennady wants to kind of become undisputed, what USYK had done here tonight, but in the middleweight position? Is that still a plan, or not as?
My focus is on every fighter that I have. This week, my focus was on Murat. When we get back, our focus will be on the 15th, obviously, because that's a big fight for all of us. He does want to be unified champion, but if it becomes too difficult, the politics of this game sometimes are so, unless it's a tournament like this where everything is combined, the politics sometimes are so difficult that just him being stripped, not even given an opportunity to go to purse bid or anything like that by the IBF, shows you that organizations have agendas that they need to meet, and if it becomes too difficult, then no, Gennady, that's not going to be his goal. He would love to do that, but if it becomes too difficult, it's not worth it.
I mean, yeah, you're right. With the manager situation, unless everyone's in a tournament like this where you're kind of, it's mapped out how you could become the undisputed, there's too much going on in regards to mandatory to kind of keep all the governing bodies happy and make all the fights work.
So. Yeah, not only promoters, but managers that want their fighters to do certain things, and promoters that are not willing to give them up. unless, like you said, unless it's a tournament situation like this, it's difficult to. But I'm not saying it's out of the question. If it becomes a possibility, I'm sure he wants to.
All right, just finally, how's Murat feeling? Obviously, it's just an hour after, he must be devastated.
He's saddened by the results, but you know what? We learn from this. You have to be able to take a loss like this and learn from it. I had a young man named Terry Norris who was knocked out in 2 rounds by Julian Jackson. 4 fights later, he wins the world title and he's in the Hall of Fame now. So it all depends on how you rebound from these kind of situations. But this is a good learning experience for him. And hopefully he goes forward and learns from it.
Thank you very much, ABEL Sanchez. Thank you.